on the grass beside me and flipped on his iPad. The video stream showed a band of musicians surrounded by leafy trees. Those who weren't playing were nodding or tapping their feet. Behind them loomed the base of the Carillon. There must be some mistake, Sompong said. I shook my head. Warm-up band. As the piece finished, an announcer burst in. We want to thank the Springfield Municipal Band for their fine performance, and especially for their 3 encores. They'll play again between concerts. For now, we'll turn our attention to the Carillon in our opening concert. How do you like that? I said. Vlinder didn't even get an introduction. That seems rude. While the band members dispersed, the bells tinkled lethargically. The tune might have been a dirge. This is not so interesting, Sompong said. Maybe I shall go to the aquarium after all. Maybe Vlinder is warming up. I didn't believe what I said. I'd heard Rachel and her mariachi friends play gigs dozens of times. They arrived at the last minute, slapped together their instruments in under a minute, and dived in full blast. Vlinder should have done the same. The next tune was pleasant, but uninspired. Today, Mr. Butterfly was Mr. Moth. How was he going to get his nickname if he played like that? I pulled up the festival brochure on my lap. Vlinder was supposed to start with a Bach fugue, followed by a Copland compilation. That's not what he played. Since the festival is being recorded, perhaps Vlinder wanted to avoid mistakes, Sompong said. That's what timid musicians would do, not Vlinders. Next came the familiar introduction of Yo no fui, at a proper pace. Great, said Sompong. He needed to warm up after all. Yo te lo juro. I sang along, but the tune ended so abruptly I sat up straight. What's the matter? Asked Sompong. No repeats, no variations. Something's wrong. I whipped out my cell phone and texted Vlinder. You all right? We duly listened to the next songs, but they reminded me of a duck stuck in the mud. You know what I think I said? We're not listening to Vlinder. So then some other stuff happens, but to find that out, you're going to have to